Oh, oh, Alan Moore, you absolutely slay me. Oh, hi! So I wanted to make this video because I wanted a bit of a custodial cleanup of the conservatism and punk video I did, which will be one of these places. It's the first time I've pointed there. So something that came up when I published that is someone stepped in very good faith in the comments, and they posted a source that said that Dee Dee Ramone was a conservative. Now, in my video, I did not state that. I suggested that he was a Democrat or a liberal or something of those terms. This is not true, and I apologize. I should have looked into this a little bit more. In fact, I'm kind of embarrassed about it because it was on his Wikipedia page, and I must have glossed over it or something. So I do apologize. I was wrong, and I'll read out the source in here. I also put it up on screen. So in a video, Marky Ramone actually commented on the political divide between the Ramones. He talked and he said that Johnny and Dee Dee were both fanatics. He was quoted as saying, "I'm a Democrat, Joey was a Democrat, Johnny and Dee Dee were staunch, avid right-wing conservative fanatics. Our political views were definitely different." So this doesn't paint the entire Ramones as the right wing, but it is another factor that I believe that needs to go into it. Thank you for pointing that out. That does need to be said. Now, there was also a quote that they mentioned, and it was, Joey said, Reagan has his moments, on occasion he does something right. This doesn't paint somebody as a conservative. Of course, you know, that doesn't mean that he agrees with everything Reagan did. He even said on occasion he does something right. So, and keep in mind that Democrats are not left-wing necessarily, but they're center-right, so they're not as left as everything else, but they're definitely in opposition to the Republicans. Now, you can argue that me leaving that out is more evidence that punk was right-wing, but the fact that Dee Dee never publicly spoke about it in such a way that obviously Johnny did, and the fact that I had to learn this through Marky talking about it, honestly, I think it's just another factor of, like, they didn't want to talk politics, and Joey didn't really like talking about politics that much in public anyway. So another thing that I wanted to address about that video is when I posted it in some places, people kind of, I wouldn't say they got mad, but they had issues with what I posted, because usually when I posted it in certain spaces, I said conservatism was not punk and punk was not conservative, and a lot of people took this as you can't be a punk and conservative, and that I was implying that punk was intrinsically leftist. It's clear they didn't watch the video, but I just want to reiterate. The point of the video wasn't that you can't be conservative and punk at the same time. To the contrary, I went through three prominent figures, well, two and a half prominent figures in punk who were conservative. I didn't excommunicate them from the Church of Punk, and even if I were to do that, who the fuck am I? I'm just making an argument here. And I very specifically, when I boiled down the essences of punk into a label, what I did was very specifically say that it's not tied universally to the left wing. I said that I believe that, and then I argued that capitalism was in opposition to punk ideals as a whole, but the video wasn't about that, and that's why I didn't elaborate on either of those things. But it's clear that people who made that argument didn't actually watch the video, so that's fine. I just wanted to clear that up. Oh, and also, a friend of mine mentioned that it's actually John Lydon and not John Linden, like from the Sex Pistols. He's usually called Johnny Rotten, and I didn't look at the name too hard, so I probably just mispronounced it the whole video, which, it's not that big a deal to me, but I figured I should say it. Boy, I am sweating like a pig. Okay, so that does it for the conservative punk correction part of that video there. You can tap out now. The rest is going to go into channel updates. So first of all, I want to thank everybody who subscribed to my channel, watched the videos, put a like in, commented in good faith. I genuinely appreciate it. And I know that channel starts small, but 130 is nothing to sneeze at. And I'm actually very happy that people have subscribed. So thank you for that. I also want to bring up that I am starting a new job soon, and I have a couple other things in the works, so there is going to be a slow of videos. I'm still going to make them. They won't be out as frequently. In fact, I'm working on one right now, and I'll get to that at the end of the video. So I just wanted to state that this channel is going to be slowing down a little bit. I will still be posting. You can follow me at my social media handles down here. I'm obviously going to shitpost just as much as I usually do, so if you follow me there, you won't get less content. But videos are going to slow down. I don't know a specific schedule of what it's going to be like, but I just wanted to say that too. Yeah, so the next video that I am working on, I just wrote the notes for it. If you've read this book, it is... people love it, but I am not a big fan of it. It was the first comic I read. But anyway, I was reading Red Sun, and then I'm working on the video for it, and then that'll be out. That's going to be the next video that's going to be out. So I just wanted to say that. Thank you to everybody who subscribed. Thank you for watching this channel. Thank you for watching this video if you got this far. Smash that motherfucking like button, I guess is what people say. But yeah, so like, subscribe, watch my other videos. I'll put them up over here. But that's about it. So I think we have time for a quick Q&A session. I'll just take one question. Okay, so Anthony Vega writes, Antifa member, Mr. Punk? Well, first of all, Mr. Punk was my father. Please, call me Pinko. And second of all, yeah, but I'm just the secretary, so I gotta rise through the ranks, and they won't even let me out on the field right now. What the fuck? Come on, promote me. Fuck. I'm just wearing boxers right now, but you'll never be able to tell. Fuck, I'm sweaty.